Give me another shot and I'll be bulletproof. A couple more just to get over you. Roll up another joint and let's get on the roof. I feel like that's the only way that I get close to you.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? We're here with another Pilot Talk, talking to Matty Bluntz today, interviewing him. Uh, if you're in FPV, you know who he is because you've probably seen his art everywhere. Like, there's probably not a pilot that he hasn't done some kind of art for or something. Would you say that's true? I feel like
I mean, I wouldn't go quite that far, but yeah, it's if you go back far enough, I've done everything from like product art to tons of
yeah.
logos to like event space art. I've done some murals at events. I do. Oh, my dog's breaking in. Uh,
Oh, that's fine.
all kinds of art for the community, um,
Yeah,
in all kinds of space.
yeah. That's what I like. That was my beginning kind of intro to you. And then like I realized that like you also fly too, but my beginning intro was just like, oh, hey, he makes art.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
lot
I've
of
been
FPV
like.
art, stuff like that.
I started that pretty early. BQE brought me on as an artist for their pickpocket line of quads pretty
Oh, okay.
early, and then they actually ended up sponsoring me as a pilot later
Yeah,
on. So I had a thing going with them while they're relevant, and
yeah,
then it kind of just blossomed from there. I did a bunch of like I said, logos for people here and there. I did
yeah.
Slats Motors box art. I did. I'm currently, well, it's kind of coming to a little bit of a change, but I was doing the comic strip for Fly Tribe magazine for the past like
Oh,
8 or 12 issues, somewhere in there. And that's Return to Home. That stars like characters that are based on the Bachgrinder logo, my logo, and
yeah.
Super Deluxe,
Yeah, that's
as
how I
well as
was
like.
introduced to you was through Bot Grinder.
Yeah, he's definitely a homie.
Yeah,
Shout out Bot Grinder.
for sure. Yeah, yeah. I hope to at some point interview him. I haven't
Yeah,
gotten
you
out
should.
reached out to him yet, but I'm sure that he would be more than down to do it. Uh, so I'm just gonna get started. So where did your pilot name and logo come from? I'm assuming your logo you made yourself, probably.
Yeah, so the logo is the Space Bunny. That's what I call it. It is like kind of a three-quarter view of a helmet with bunny ears.
Yeah.
It is kind of just something I reused from my DJ years preceding
Okay.
this hobby.
Okay.
So that's kind of if you know Tommy Umagod, he did the
Yeah.
exact same thing. His Umagod name comes from his old DJ name, and
Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that. That's funny.
yeah, yep. So I did the same thing with mine, and the name actually is a play on the old pilot Matty Stunts. I just like turned the
Okay. Yeah.
stunts.
Yeah.
I just turned the stunts into blunts, and a lot of people thought I was Matty Stunts just trolling and just changing his name and adding a logo, but
Okay.
like Mr. Steele, when I met him at the protest, like he was like, "Oh, there's actually a person, Matty Bluntz, who's not Matty Stunts. I thought you were just Matty Stunts trolling the internet." And I was like, "Nope, that's me."
That's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Um, how often do you get to IRL fly?
Um, but when I was like super in the depths of it, I was flying every day. I don't really do that right now. I'm kind
Yeah.
of like switching gears. Um, well, like professionally, I was selling like anime toys at anime conventions for the past like 10
Oh, okay.
years, and I'm actually closing the doors on that business right now because of tariffs. And
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Jesus.
switching gears into a more cine photo and drone ops business. So I might be actually rebranding a little bit and
Oh,
walking
okay.
away from like professionally anyway, walking away from the whole like Matty Bluntz name and calling it something else. I'm still
Okay.
kind of working on that part, but I
Yeah.
do fly. I fly a lot of whoops when I can. I got some homies in town who have like this what they call the clubhouse. It's like an indoor whoop track that it always has a different theme. Right now it's like a Star Wars Hoth theme, which is
Ooh,
pretty cool.
that's cool.
And it was like a cyberpunk downtown scape for a long time there, and they just switched it up. So if
Okay.
anybody's ever in Pittsburgh, go check out the clubhouse in Crafton Ingram Shopping Center. It's really cool on Thursday nights at 6 o'clock. Um,
Okay.
I do
Oh, well,
fly
actually,
5-inch freestyle. Oh, sorry to cut you off. I do
no,
fly
no,
5-inch freestyle pretty often still when it's warm out, but we're in winter right now, and
yeah,
some people are crazy and will just like sit in their car and fly freestyle. But I used to do that a little
yeah,
bit when I was like, it was super new to me, but I don't quite do that as much in the winter days as much anymore. But once it gets warm, I'll be back out and crushing packs and posting
yeah.
more freestyle stuff.
It's Whoop Winter. That's what I would
Yeah,
call
it's called
it.
Whoop Winter, of course.
Uh, speaking since you are from Pittsburgh or that area, my wife required me to ask that, do you like Mac Miller?
I do. I am a Mac Miller fan. He's
Okay,
definitely
that's good.
a local favorite. Like it's hard to
Yeah,
live here and not be into Mac Miller.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We last year, July, I think, or somewhere around there. We took a trip to Pittsburgh, stayed there a couple of days, went around like Blue Site Park, Frick Park Market, all the Mac Miller hot spots and everything. Went
Oh,
checked out
nice.
some of
That's
the
great.
murals and stuff like that.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
murals, I was just gonna say, there's like tons of
yeah,
street art that are dedicated to him.
yeah,
RIP.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like a big Mac Miller fan. I didn't know who he was, but like then I started listening to some of his music. I'm like, yeah, I like this. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I
Shit.
actually didn't get into him like super hard until after he passed. And then
Yeah,
it was like I like did like a super deep dive on him, and I was like, man, I wish I would have been listening to this sooner.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he's really good.
yeah. Uh, how often do you sim fly?
I used to do it a ton when I was learning, but
Yeah,
when I'm trying to like figure out a trick, I'll go into the sim and do that. But similarly with like FPV, all the other things, I'm like, I don't do it like on the daily as much as I used to anymore. Like now that I
yeah,
kind of like know how to do it all, it's like practice is always good, but it's like, um, I'm, before when I was just like learning it all, I was definitely doing all those things way more on the
yeah,
daily. But I do get in there
yeah,
when I'm trying to learn a trick.
yeah, yeah. That's mainly what I use it for now. Um, what's your caffeine choice? Are you a coffee, energy drinks?
So I do caffeine in spurts. I don't do caffeine
Oh,
on the
okay.
daily. And right now I'm on a break. It it,
Yeah,
it gives me like when I'm like in the meat of it, where like it doesn't do anything to you. It's just like taking away your morning headache or whatever. I don't really
yeah,
like enjoy it that much. So like once I get to that point, I kind of just like teeter back off.
yeah.
So I just do it in like kind of like 3 month spurts. Like whenever I'm
Okay.
like working really hard at something, I like pick up some coffee in the morning, and then once it's not doing anything, I kind of like let it go.
Yeah, okay. Uh, you run pre-arm on your quads?
I do not pre-arm. I've
Oh my
never even
goodness,
I've never
that's crazy.
tried pre-arm ever. I just have an arm switch,
Yeah.
and yeah, I don't even know what that's like. I've never done
It's
that.
just one extra switch. I mean, but yeah, I that's funny. I do on all mine. Uh, and but all I've interviewed Spider Sugar and Gringo and now you, and all three of you are no pre-arm.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean, I've actually had like an accident like twice where it's like bit my finger where I like accidentally hit an arm
Yeah,
switch when it was like just dangling from my neck, and I like bumped it with an elbow or something, and it like
yeah,
caught a finger. But like other than that, like that's only happened
yeah,
like twice in like 8 years of FPV, but like it has
yeah.
happened. So like you know, if you want to be super safe out there, pre-arm.
Yeah. Yeah. No, not like whatever, it's everybody's choice and everything. Like
Yeah.
everybody has their own. Because I mean, me and Gringo were talking. Is like he's like, I don't even take my props off when I work on my stuff on the bench and everything. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah.
I was like, unless it's in the way and I need to like solder something and the props in the way, then I'll take them off. But other than that, it's too much work.
Yeah. I've never really had like a freak out like props spooling up on the bench kind of thing where
No,
that
yeah,
like flew into the ceiling where you see those like,
yeah, all the horror stories or whatever.
yeah, horror stories exactly.
Yeah, yeah, I haven't ever had that happen either. Uh,
Yeah, I've seen videos of it though.
yeah, of
It definitely
course, yeah,
can happen.
yeah. Um, how long have you been flying FEV?
So so I built my first quad in 2017. I think that makes this the 8th year I've been into FPV.
Okay, one of the old ones.
Yeah.
Um, uh, what's your current rig or setup? Like your radio, goggles, quad?
I am I don't have it right. Oh yeah, I do. So I am still flying the ancient X9D
Oh,
um
jeez.
Tyrannus.
Yeah.
That's I've probably had that as long as I've been in the hobby. I don't think I've switched from that radio yet. I actually did
Uh-huh.
buy a Radio Master GX12 and I mean to switch some quads to it, if not the whole fleet, but I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
And I do like the gimbals on it and I do like the hand feel of it, but like I bought like a TX16S and I set it up, put my crossfire on it and flew a couple packs on it. And I was like, I just don't like how this thing feels. And I got rid of it. So I went back to the X90 and I've been on that for like
Oh, okay.
ever. I'm like kind of how like Mr. Steel was flying his same like X9D forever. I think I like
Yeah.
outlasted him. I feel like he's moved on from that. I'm still on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't.
Every time I show anybody that thing, they're like, wow, you were still on a Tyrannus.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got my QX7, but like, when I started on FR Sky, and it was, oh my God, so
Yeah.
it's so bad.
Yeah. You mean like the receiver, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
the
the
protocol? Yeah,
TX.
don't yeah,
Yeah.
oh my God, no. I fly a crossfire on all my shit, so
Oh, you're a Crossfire? Okay. Yeah.
yeah, I mean I have some oh, that's not true. I have like all my whoops are ELRS. It's hard to fly
Well,
crossfire.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They, yeah, I had one whoop I put like an external RX on. And I was like, this is a pain in the ass to do.
Yeah.
Not having like the built-in one. Um, uh, do you prefer whoops or 5-inch?
Um Oh wait, let me go back to that last question a
Oh,
little bit because I
go
only
ahead.
talked about the radio. The my
Oh, yeah.
rig is something actually I've designed. I've my 5-inch rig is something I'm still kind of prototyping. It's on like bit somewhere
Okay.
between V4 and 5. Um uh, um
Oh, yeah, it's
I
the Matty brick, isn't it? The frame.
so yeah, the it's unofficially named by Spider Sugar the Matty
Yeah.
Brick. He has a copy of it. Gringo has one.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them floating around out there. I actually just refreshed all the prints on Spider Sugar's end, and I need to get some over to Gringo so he can start flying
Oh,
his.
yeah.
But yeah, I've been flying that thing for a while. Like I whittled down the arms, maybe too much on this last version, and Spider Sugar is calling them like twig arms because they were like they were pretty beefy. Like they're 6 mil thick, and they were
Okay.
12 mil wide, and now they're 8 mil wide. And I think I'm gonna go somewhere in between, like 10 mil, on the
Okay.
next version. And try that because I keep breaking arms, and before on the 12 mil arms, I didn't break a single one. So there's
Yeah.
got to be a
Yeah.
happy Goldilocks in there somewhere.
Yeah. Uh, what do you fly for video? Are you a DJI guy?
I've been all over the place. I don't fly like walk snail or any of that stuff or like
Okay.
HD0, but I've been all over the DJI spectrum for a while, and I was like diehard analog before that. I took a very long time to switch over to digital. But
Yeah.
I got 04s, 03s. I got a bunch of Vistas and a couple OG Air units.
Oh, okay.
I have like every version of the goggles. I don't know why I still have them all, but like I haven't gotten rid of. I have my V1, I have a V2, I have a goggles 2 and a goggles 3.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still analog. I just I don't want to invest money in upgrading to an HD system.
Yeah, it's expensive once you get in there.
Yeah.
I've dumped tons of money into uh
Yeah.
Vistas and all that gear. A lot of that gear I bought used though, so I didn't like actually give DJI any money for most of that stuff.
Yeah. 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 Are you so on that, are you at all concerned about the DJI ban with availability of like VTXs and stuff?
I
Is
actually
that a
bought
concern?
I like like panic bought a bunch of stuff right before that
Oh,
all
okay.
went down. So I have a little bit
Yeah.
of stuff ready for this ban, but like now that we can't buy any more of it, I'm,
Yeah.
eventually gonna have to switch to something, I feel like. So,
Yeah.
it'll happen eventually, but I'm not super worried about
Okay.
it. I
Yeah.
don't really
Okay.
like go through VTXs like that often anyway, and I have a
Oh,
crap
okay.
ton of them, so
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
they're pretty solid.
so like I said, do you prefer whoops or 5 inch?
I definitely prefer 5 inch. That's like my favorite flying
Okay.
style. I know a lot of people who were flying 5 inch have kind of switched over to 3.5 inch, which I have not done myself.
Yeah,
There's
I've
a lot of
noticed
that.
that too.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on, and I haven't gotten there quite yet. I do have like some older like 3 inches that I rip like just for fun every now and then, but they don't, feel to me the same as the 5 inch does. So
Yeah.
that's my favorite for just getting out there and like ripping full sessions
Yeah. Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, I mean, I do fly, like I said, whoops like with the homies. Like we'll go gorilla whooping like around town, and like I said,
Yeah.
rip around that clubhouse at that track. But like, um, it's yeah, it's it's not the same as flying a 5 inch to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, how were you introduced to FPV?
Um, so I want to say that like Rotor Riot is going to be the reason that I started
Yeah.
getting into it, because back in those days, like the 2016, 2017 era is when they really started to push their YouTube channel. And it was like, you know, you say what you will about where they ended up today.
Yeah.
And I don't, yeah, there's a lot of politics involved with that, but like, it was really fun where they started out. And,
Yeah. Yeah.
Bot Grinder got his start there. And the videos were really fun and like intriguing. So I was like, I want to build, one of these machines,
Yeah.
and that's how I got in.
Yeah. I when um I think I started in 2020, 2021-ish, and like yeah, I enjoyed watching the videos and stuff, and like yeah, and then they just went downhill, and it's not
Yeah,
even close to the
no, it's
same
not.
kind of
No, it's completely different machine now.
yeah, which is unfortunate, but you
Yeah.
know, that's their decision, I guess, to make. Um, I got a weird question. What was your favorite childhood cartoon? What's like a
So this is
standout
actually
one?
what so when I was reading these, this is actually a tough question for me because I'm super into cartoons. I actually went to
Yeah.
school to be an animator. Um,
Oh, okay.
So, like, I'm gonna say Transformers is my favorite childhood cartoon,
Oh, okay.
um, because I am a Transformers nut. I have like tons of Transformers in my house. Um,
Okay.
but also Ren and Stimpy is gonna be another thing I'm gonna mention because
Yeah.
that was very impactful to my childhood and my weirdness today is a lot in
I don't
part to
feel like
that
that.
cartoon.
I don't feel like that show could air nowadays without people freaking out, you
Oh, no, it
know?
was definitely, I don't know how that was for children, and it shouldn't have
Yeah.
been, but, like, I definitely ingested the crap out of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, What was your first job that you had?
So technically, my first job was a paper boy, and I started that when I was 9 years
Oh,
old. But my first like paycheck job was at Joanne Fabrics. I don't know if you know that store, but it's a fabric store.
that is a
And I actually
weird
lied
one, but
about
okay.
I actually lied about my age. Yeah, I was a stock boy for Joanne Fabrics when
Oh,
I was
okay.
15, and I told them I was 16, and they never checked on
Oh,
it.
yeah. That's funny. That's a yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Uh, who are a few of your favorite pilots? Like if they
Um,
upload or post or anything, you're like, oh yeah, and you know, you're right in there watching.
Phoenix, is one of them. 10X is another guy I'm really into.
Okay.
Um, there's there's probably a couple other ones, but I feel like those are
Yeah.
my top two
Okay.
favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't expect everybody to remember every, person that they watch or whatever. But
They
yeah.
the way
Okay.
those two can just like do like Matty combos at like full speed is just like super impressive, and like rip
Yeah.
a bando and like know where every tiny little dive gap is,
Yeah.
and just like I'm sure like they're posting the perfect packs like everybody does, but like
Yeah.
some of like the 3 minute rips they do are just like full blast like Matty combos for minutes. I'm like super impressed that they can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of 10X's stuff on like Instagram Reels and stuff, and I'm like,
Oh, it's so
there's
impressive.
that's insane. Like, I
He's just like,
also want to like know how many times you screwed that trick up before you actually
oh
hit
yeah,
it,
he's I'm imagining he's like in the sim practicing those combos like day and
Yeah.
night before he gets out there and to blast that IKEA parking lot.
Yeah. 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 Uh, uh, what, who should I interview? Like, what pilots do you think would be an interesting interview from your perspective?
So you said you interviewed a gringo. Who else have you done so far?
Spider Sugar and Gringo so far are the only ones. I've reached out to a couple
Okay.
others. Like, I messaged Vegan, and he kind of got back to me, and we're
Vegan
still,
would be a really good one.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. I'm like, I messaged him.
Kazi, you should hit up Kazi.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Um, yeah, he's on the West Coast. Really great guy. Puts out really great content too. Um, he's like a photographer and a cinematographer also. So he's got a lot of good stuff to say about that end of the spectrum. Um, let's see. Obviously, Bot Grinder. You should definitely hit up Bot Grinder.
Yeah.
You should hit up Super Deluxe. Um, he's not much of a FPV pilot anymore, but you should definitely interview Zorro. That's going to be a great interview.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, vegan is a good one too. Yeah, very
Yeah.
relevant these days.
Yeah, I messaged him just like on a whim, like, long shot, and he actually messaged back, and I kind of like pooped my pants a little bit. I was like, oh, whoa, cool. Like, no way.
Yeah, yeah, he's a great guy, very humble in person, very
Yeah, yeah,
approachable.
he seems like he is. Um, and then the last thing I had was anything you want to plug, you know, I can I'll make sure to, put links in the description or whatever you need.
For sure, my Patreon is like the biggest focus in this hobby for me right now. So I do like a bi-monthly image release where you can get it on. I do like a small sticker pack, which is usually a separate image. It's like a 2.5 inch sticker. You get like 3 or 4 of those, and then it builds up to like the 30 or $30 is where it kind of maxes out per month. So like you'd pay $30 twice to get one reward. So like
Okay.
at the $15 level, which is like 30 per reward, you get the jumbo sticker, which is an 8 inch sticker, and you get the sticker pack. Um, so you'd get like 4 2.5 inch sticker and one 8 inch sticker. The 8 inch sticker would be the bigger image release of the month, and then everything after that is also the same image. So like this T-shirt is like last month's. It's the Hyperbot Cube. It's like a rework of the Botgrinder logo in 3 dimension.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
isometric view. Um, that was the November release. We just did a release that I haven't got all the material back for on a piece that is called Busy in the Lab, and that actually features the three characters that I spoke about before in my comic strip Return to Home. They're just kind of like working on quads in like lab coats
Oh,
in a lab setting in a forced two point perspective. That's the most recent image. So yeah, at the $25 level, you can choose the uh, Mega Jumbo sticker, which is a 20-inch sticker, or you can get it on a canvas, which is a 16 by 20-inch stretched canvas, gallery wrapped and ready to hang. Oh, and at the $30 level, which is 60 every release, you get this T-shirt, which is actually this one that I'm wearing is on all over print cotton, which is something that the company I'm working with just released, but normally it's on more of a like sporty, stretchy material.
okay.
But I'm looking to maybe transition to this if it works out. Great. I'm gonna just like wash it a bunch of times and see what happens to it.
Oh,
But yeah, definitely check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Matty Bluntz. That's Matty Bluntz with a Z.
okay. Okay. Uh, yeah, that's all. That's all I had, man. It was a pleasure talking with you, sitting down with you. Um,
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
I'll
This is
I'll
great
make sure
fun.
to hit you up when we make our next trip to Pittsburgh.
Oh, please do. Yeah. Yeah, I can host you or whatever if you want to just like hang at our place.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe meet up and fly or somewhere, something like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be great.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks so much, man. I appreciate your time.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too.
See you.